My name is Lisa, and I'm a remote worker living at home with my mother. We've always gotten along well, maintaining a good balance of closeness without being too clingy. Work has been going smoothly, and I've been living a fulfilling life in my own way. Then, one day.
Oh, Lisa, you've got a matchmaking appointment set up.
What? All of a sudden?
You know Zane, your uncle on your mom's side.
Uncle Zane?
Right. During a drinking party with the president of Aiken Corporation, where Zane works, he boasted about having a cute niece.
Uncle Zane. I always tell him to stop. But well, since it came up in such a setting, I guess I can't refuse because of Uncle Zane's position.
I'll make sure to warn him not to say unnecessary things in public again. So, could you just bear with it this time and go through with the matchmaking?
I'll talk to him directly too. But, when is this matchmaking?
It's tomorrow. We're going to have dinner together, so get ready.
Tomorrow? Isn't that too sudden? At least make it the day after tomorrow or something. And so, my matchmaking appointment was set in motion like this. Uncle Zane said I didn't have to worry about him and could refuse if I wanted. Hearing that eased my nerves a bit and made me feel somewhat relieved. The following day, my mother and I went to the upscale restaurant where the matchmaking was to take place.
Nice to meet you. I am Lisa's mother.
Nice to meet you. Wow, you're even more beautiful than I imagined.
Nice to meet you, I'm Lisa. I'm not used to receiving such compliments, so thank you.
Ulysses, behave. Sorry about him. I'm Ulysses' father, and this is my wife.
Thank you for today. It seems my husband has been a bit demanding.
It's a shame we couldn't meet your father today.
He's on a long business trip abroad. I apologize.
As we exchanged greetings and conversed, my matchmaking partner Ulysses seemed a bit frivolous. But I thought he must be a proper person since his father is a company president. And on this day, Noah, who is the father's secretary, was also present. He was considerate even in small matters and provided diligent support throughout. However, as the conversation pleasantly continued, when the topic shifted to my educational background.
What? A high school graduate working from home? That's like being a real NEET.
We thought, given Zane is highly educated and an excellent worker, his niece would also be a proper talented woman. It seems we were mistaken.
What do you mean by that?
You're not very sharp, are you? It means exactly what it sounds like.
Exactly. There's no way Ulysses could marry a woman who's just a high school graduate and a NEET, someone who's still at her age leeching off her parents. Absolutely not.
I think the president and his wife might be speaking a bit too harshly.
As soon as they found out I was not a college graduate and was working from home, the attitude of the three changed dramatically. I've heard from my parents that Uncle Zane is indeed an excellent person. I also respect him a lot because he knows so much about various things. However, as soon as they assumed I was the complete opposite of my uncle, their behavior towards me changed completely.
No, you're an excellent secretary, but today I can't heed your advice. This woman was trying to deceive us, trying to sneak into the family of a president like me.
And to think she was in cahoots with her mother. Planning something so vile is the lowest.
Exactly. She must have been after our wealth for sure.
Wait, please. I had no intention of going after your wealth.
Trying to wrap men around your finger with that cute face of yours, huh?
Please wait. It might be better to listen to her side of the story properly.
No, you're calm. But I can't just stand by and watch my precious son be deceived by a thief in the night.
That was close. I almost got completely fooled.
Wait, please, it's not like I'm trying to deceive anyone.
Listening to your words is a waste of time. Pretending to have common sense. How many people have you managed to sweet talk until now?
Trying to look good on the outside, but maybe it's because of your lack of education. Your true nature is quite clear, isn't it? Bad upbringing can't be hidden. Oh ho ho ho.
That's not.
Anyway, our Ulysses is the next president. We cannot welcome a woman without education or class into our distinguished family.
It's a shame, really, since you don't look bad.
You can eat all the fancy food that you wouldn't normally be able to afford. But in return, don't ever come near us again.
Saying that, Ulysses and his parents left the upscale restaurant. Secretary Noah bowed repeatedly to my mother and me until the end, and then followed them out. My mother and I, having been ridiculed and accused of being in a scheme, contacted my uncle, and decided to proceed with a certain plan. 1 month after the matchmaking, Ulysses and his parents suddenly showed up at our house.
Zane! Zane has resigned from the company.
You guys used some cowardly tactics to make him resign, didn't you?
Stop messing around with your petty schemes.
Oh my, what a commotion. If it isn't the matchmaking family, I haven't done anything underhanded, you know. Is this what they call reaping what you sow?
What?
The major financial backing is gone, and the excellent secretary, Noah, has also resigned, hasn't he?
How do you know about the financial backing and Noah resigning?
Because I was the one providing the financial support. There were many talented employees, including Uncle Zane. And my father was very grateful to the previous president. That's why we were supporting you.
You were the supporter.
Yes. But I've reached my limit, so I've stopped.
Eventually, other employees will also come to the company I've established. After what you've done to my cute niece, I don't care if you're the president or what. Insulting my kind sister as well. I will never forgive you.
In fact, I have been running various businesses for years now and am currently working as an investor. Upon hearing about the matchmaking situation from my mother and me, my uncle decided to resign. When saying his goodbyes, it turned out that many employees, who respected my uncle, expressed their desire to follow him. Upon learning this fact, Ulysses and his parents reacted.
You've repaid our kindness with betrayal after all the good treatment we gave you.
Yeah, after all my father has done for you.
It's exactly what they say about biting the hand that feeds you.
You insulted the person providing financial support, leading to valuable employees leaving the company. You are the ones who created this situation. You've let down the company that the predecessor worked so hard to grow and prosper.
You're the secretary, Noah, aren't you? Have you turned against us?
Who do you think allowed you to grow to this point?
Aside from using you as a bad example, I don't recall you helping me grow at all.
What?
Don't think someone who prioritizes academic background over essence can lead others.
And to think my husband took a liking to such a motivated young man, to do such a backstabbing act. Have some shame.
The ones who need to learn shame are you.
Zane, you're not thinking of defying me, the president, are you?
Dad is the president of AKAN Corporation, you know? Whatever small company you've started. With Dad's power, it can easily be dealt with, you know?
It's always those who talk big that end up being able to do nothing at all.
What?
Such an annoying brat, even after what happened within the family, sucking up to a greasy raccoon of a president. Neither my mentality nor my company is weak.
Even if you start your own business, what about our company? What about our clients? Were you so irresponsible to throw everything away?
I was greatly encouraged by the former president when I was a newcomer. I owed him a lot, but with you as the president now, I don't have any obligation to endure and stay in that company.
The trite words of Ulysses and his father were entirely ineffective against my uncle, whose character is devoid of deceit and falsehood.
How long do you plan to continue with such trivial conversation, making a huge fuss after showing up at someone's house unannounced?
Hey, you're the mother of that thief cat, aren't you? Persuade, Zane.
Ridiculous. My daughter doesn't sneak food or engage in villainy behind the scenes, nor does she steal anyone's lover. How dare you, you dreadful family?
It's amazing you call someone a thief, cat, when they've done nothing to you.
Ugh. Just because you don't know about it doesn't mean nothing's happening behind the scenes.
That would be you guys, right? I may not have many years of experience as a secretary, but in that short time, I've seen plenty of your dirty deeds.
How dare you? Saying such dangerous things makes it sound as if we're doing unspeakable things behind the scenes.
Weren't you?
We were not.
What did my dad do, huh? Say it if you can.
Like how he was lavishing gifts on Skako-chan, the #1 hostess at the cabaret we went to for a business entertainment.
Quiet.
What did you say? So you were really going to that woman's place?
Hey, Noah! Don't talk about unnecessary things.
A grown man getting hot for a girl barely in her 20s, huh?
Well, your husband probably goes to those kinds of places too when he returns from overseas.
Yes, he does, with my and Lisa's approval. And what about it?
He says that after being abroad for so long, a lively space where only Japanese is spoken strangely feels calming.
In the case of President Aiken, he's trying so hard to attract attention that he's quite the big spender.
Shut up, you. We're talking about work here. Hey, you. Come back to our company.
That's right. Everything will be resolved if you come back.
It seemed that Ulysses and his parents were significantly impacted by my uncle's resignation. That's why they desperately showed up at our house. However,
Didn't I tell you I've already started a company? Even if I were unemployed right now, I have no intention of returning to your company.
Why not? We'll pay you double, no, triple your previous salary.
Exactly. Even if you've started a company with the way things are these days, there's no way it'll be successful, right?
I won't allow you to quit my dad's company so easily.
I don't need your permission.
I'm telling you, we'll pay you more than ever before.
I don't need it. I'm earning multiples of my previous salary now and providing better benefits for my employees.
Zane is very capable. It's a waste for him to be at such a company.
Why? What dissatisfaction could you possibly have with our company?
Yeah. We've been paying decent salaries, haven't we?
You'll regret resigning later if you change your mind.
Staying at your company until retirement would be the real regret.
What did you say?
You're the only ones who think there's any value in that company. Didn't I tell you? Other employees said they would follow Zane.
there must be plenty of them, not resignation requests but actual resignation letters.
Then we'll just recruit new employees next time.
Then you can just wait it out until those new employees arrive.
Enough with this, just come back to our company for now.
Yeah. At least repay my father for his kindness.
I've already told you, I owe you no favors. What happens to you is none of my concern.
How dare you speak to the president like that?
No, you're no longer a president to me, nor do I have any reason to listen to you.
The three tried to persuade my uncle to return to the company. It must have been a terrible situation, as my uncle was completely resistant to being persuaded. Yet, Ulysses and his parents were still not deterred.
Then, Noah, to fill Zane's shoes, we'll place you in that position starting today. For a while, you'll have to juggle it with your secretarial duties. That should work.
I already told you I've quit the company.
What?
Enough with your nonsense.
Do you think it's so easy to change jobs in these times by acting so capriciously?
I've already decided to rejoin Zane's company, so there's no problem.
What? You two plan to betray us? Then we'll pay you 3 times. No, forget it. Let's make it 5 times your salary.
Even if you piled up money in the billions, I'd refuse to work for your company.
The excellent secretary prefers to be with my company.
It's more stable to work for a white, ethical company until retirement.
As if my dad's company is a black, unethical company? The employees are just spoiled.
It's because all the young people nowadays lack grit.
Have you ever considered why Zane, who is as tough as they come, decided to quit?
Don't be ridiculous. Our company is listed and has many transactions.
You're not realizing that's going to end soon.
What are you talking about? There's no way that could happen to our company.
You must have just taken whatever Zane said at face value and quit.
What a pity!
The pitiful ones, are you? Have you already forgotten about the halted financial support?
The ones you should be persuading are neither Zane nor Noah but Lisa.
Indeed, Ulysses and his parents should have been trying to persuade me. However, there was no one left with enough talent to replace my uncle since all the capable individuals had already resigned. They were so preoccupied with trying to get my uncle and Noah back to the company that they didn't realize this until my mother's comment.
What? If that was the case, you should have said so earlier.
Yeah. We got all worked up and spoke under a misunderstanding. The wasted time is your fault, you know.
Really, such unpleasant people. You were laughing at us internally, weren't you?
We were quite openly laughing, actually.
I was trying to be considerate and barely managed to hold it in.
A grown president of a company throwing a tantrum. How shameful.
The person who is providing financial support is right in front of you, and yet the conversation went elsewhere.
Wait, please, I understand. It was my fault. I apologize for our arrogant behavior up until now. So please, I'm begging you, continue the financial support as before, and bring back the employees.
Without it, the company will go bankrupt, and I'll no longer be the president's wife.
I'll take back everything I said during the matchmaking and apologize, so please forgive me.
No matter what you say, I won't return. No amount of apologies will change that.
How free you are to pick a fight and then apologize on your own. Are you that idle?
Well, I doubt you'll find a secretary more capable than me, but good luck.
We can't afford to waste any more money, so we won't provide any support. That's it. Following the cessation of financial support, AKAN Corporation quickly went bankrupt. The employees who had worked alongside my uncle had already transitioned to his company, while others contemplated personal career changes or starting their own ventures. Uncle and Noah's actions significantly influenced everyone, allowing them to carve out new paths for themselves. Meanwhile, Ulysses and his family lost not only their social status but also their mansion, luxury cars, and all their wealth, plunging into severe debt and a life far removed from their previous affluence. Unable to adjust his pride, Ulysses struggled with job hunting, and his father's pride hindered him from considering starting anew. His mother, having never worked, didn't even attempt to find employment. This family, once living a life of luxury, quickly descended into hardship. As for me,
Noah, you're truly capable. It must have been tough working so closely with such a president.
Actually, it was easier since he didn't manage anything himself. I find more fulfillment in my work now.
Zane, always quick to attract talented individuals.
When I started thinking about entrepreneurship seriously, I heard everyone's complaints.
but being quick to act is a trait of capable people. Uncle Zane is really amazing.
What are you saying? The most incredible person here is Lisa, right? Listen, Noah, Lisa's.
Hey! I told you to stop talking about me.
Wow. Actually, I've already heard plenty of Zane's praises of Lisa.
Uncle's company continued to grow its performance steadily. With my assistance through financial support and the popularity of Noah and other employees, the company saw rapid growth. When things settled, we held a gathering touted as a kickoff meeting, which turned into a celebration. As everyone expressed gratitude for finding fulfillment and joy in their work, Uncle couldn't hold back his tears. Seeing this, I felt confident that the company would be just fine no matter what. I am still a budding investor, inspired by my respected uncle, determined to continue striving. Observing my admired uncle, I set even higher goals for myself, fueled by the aspiration to be as esteemed as he is. If you enjoyed this video, we'd be thrilled if you subscribed to our channel. Subscribing means you'll receive notifications for new videos, keeping you in the loop with all our latest content. Your support is vital to our growth. Let's enjoy and grow together.